Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and history lovers. Today we're exploring some of the most breathtaking treasures in American numismatics, the top 5 most valuable United States coins ever minted. These rare pieces aren't just pieces of metal. They are remarkable artifacts of history, craftsmanship, and sheer scarcity. From coins that barely escaped being melted to pieces with mysterious origins, each of these coins has a story that draws in collectors, investors, and auction houses from around the world. So let's get started. First up, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with no mint mark. This is a coin that seems simple at first glance, yet hides a fascinating story of rarity, mystery, and surprising auction results. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer to coin collecting, this video will walk you through everything you need to know about why this particular Sacagawea dollar has become such a highly sought-after piece in the rare coin market. The Sacagawea dollar was first introduced by the United States Mint in the year 2000. Designed to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar, which had fallen out of favor due to its similarity in size and color to the quarter, the Sacagawea dollar featured a distinctive golden appearance and a fresh design. The obverse, or front, showcases a portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman known for her invaluable assistance to the Lewis and Clark expedition. The reverse originally featured an eagle in flight. These introductory issues were meant for circulation, but many quickly piqued the interest of collectors due to the coin's new aesthetic and symbolism. While most Sacagawea dollars from the year 2000 had mint marks indicating where they were struck, such as P for Philadelphia or D for Denver, a small group was released into circulation without any mint mark at all. These no mint mark examples have since captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar without a mint mark so fascinating starts with the design itself. The obverse, created by artist Glenna Goodacker, presents Sacagawea cradling her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, with an expression that conveys both strength and serenity. The reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., displays a soaring bald eagle surrounded by 17 stars that represent the states in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. But beyond artistry, the coin is distinct because of the absence of any mint mark, a feature typically used to identify where the coin was struck. In the year 2000, most Sacagawea dollars produced for general circulation carried a mint mark. However, a limited number of these coins entered the economy without a mint mark, making them particularly uncommon. In addition to its rarity, collectors scrutinized the quality of the strike, the condition of the surfaces, and any luster remaining on the coin. A fine condition grading, one where all major design elements are clear but may show moderate wear, still holds strong appeal because the absence of a mint mark significantly increases desirability regardless of grade. As the numismatic community began to notice these no mint mark Sacagawea dollars, demand quickly outpaced supply. Unlike standard issues that are easy to find in pocket change or common rolls, the no mint mark variety stands out because it is genuinely scarce in collector circles. Rarity is one of the principal drivers of value in the coin world. When collectors hunt for a specific type or variety, the coins that are genuinely hard to locate often become centerpiece items in collections. Because the U.S. Mint did not publicly acknowledge an official reason for the absence of mint marks on these coins, speculation and intrigue further fueled interest. Some believe they entered circulation accidentally, while others argue they were test strikes or early production pieces. Whatever the origin story, the simple fact remains: there are far fewer of these coins available than most collectors expected, and that makes them highly prized. In auctions and dealer inventories, collectors often compete fiercely to acquire well-preserved examples, especially those with attractive toning and minimal surface contact. So what kind of dollar value are we talking about for a Sacagawea dollar 2000 without mint mark in fine condition? While regular circulation Sacagawea dollars might be worth just face value or a small premium, this particular variety can command significantly higher prices due to its rarity. In the recent rare coin market, documented sales of no mint mark 2000 Sacagawea dollars have shown values that range from modest premiums for $203,000 for better preserved pieces. A fine condition example, which is by definition worn but still complete in detail, can attract serious bids from collectors seeking to fill a gap in their album or investment portfolio. Auction houses have recorded sales where these coins exceed expectations, especially when multiple bidders recognize the scarcity. Pricing fluctuates depending on market trends, collector interest, and the overall health of the numismatic marketplace, but it's safe to say that a no-mint mark 2000 Sacagawea dollar in fine condition is no longer just a novelty, it's a collectible with real dollar value. If you're thinking about collecting this rare variety, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always familiarize yourself with grading standards and how the coin's condition affects price. A certified grading from a reputable service can significantly increase buyer confidence and final value. Second, inspect coins closely for wear, scratches, or cleaning. Improper cleaning can drastically reduce desirability and price. Third, stay informed about auction results and dealer listings so you have a sense of current market trends. Prices for scarce coins can rise or fall with changes in demand, and being aware of recent sales helps you make smarter buying and selling decisions. Networking with other collectors, attending coin shows, and subscribing to numismatic publications can also give you an edge in spotting undervalued pieces before they're widely recognized. Most importantly, collect with both passion and patience. Rare coin like the no-mint mark Sacagawea dollar are treasures best appreciated over time. The United States Sacagawea dollar 2000 with no mint mark is far more than just another piece of currency. It's a testament to how small variations and intriguing backstories can transform an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable collector's item. From its artistic design to its unexpected scarcity, this coin has earned a special place in the hearts of numismatists and investors alike. Whether you already own one, are searching for it, or are simply curious about the world of rare coins, the story of this Sacagawea dollar reminds us that history and value often lie in the details. Next up, the 2000 United States Sacagawea dollar with a P mint mark in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another dollar from your pocket change, but for collectors around the world it holds much deeper significance. In this video, we'll explore the history and background of the coin, examine what makes it unique, and understand why even circulated examples can be highly valued in the auction market. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just stepping into the world of collecting, this video will help you appreciate why this particular Sacagawea dollar has become such a treasured item. The Sacagawea dollar was first introduced in the year 2000, at the turn of the millennium, as part of an effort by the United States Mint to create a modern dollar coin that could be widely accepted in circulation. Prior dollar coins, such as the Susan B. the Anthony series, failed to gain popularity largely due to their size and confusion with other denominations. The Sacagawea dollar was designed to reinvigorate interest with a distinct look and a meaningful story. The obverse of the coin features Sacagawea, the Shoshone guide who played a vital role in the Lewis and Clark expedition, holding her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, symbolizing strength, resilience, and exploration. The reverse originally displayed a soaring bald eagle symbolizing freedom and the nation's spirit. The P mint mark on this coin indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia facility, one of the most historically significant U.S. mint locations. This year marked the very first Sacagawea dollars produced, and because they were intended for circulation, millions were released into everyday commerce. However, as collectors soon realized, certain varieties and condition levels from this first year have become much more interesting than expected. The Sacagawea dollar may share the same weight and size as other modern $1 coins, its unique design sets it apart. The rich golden color comes from a copper core clad with manganese brass, giving it a distinctive hue that's easy to recognize. The artistry of Good Care on the obverse captures not only a historical figure but also a sense of dignity and purpose that resonates with many collectors. On the reverse, Thomas D. Rogers' depiction of the bald eagle in flight offers a powerful image of American strength. With the P mint mark from Philadelphia, this coin represents the birthplace of the United States Mint and underscores the significance of this issue as part of America's modern numismatic story. What sets the 2000 P Sacagawea in circulated condition. Apart from everyday pocket change is the fact that many coins from this year bear striking characteristics that appeal to collectors, from the quality of the strike to subtle variances in surface luster and wear. Even when worn, these coins can display an intriguing balance between everyday use and collectible presence. The 2000 p. Sacagawea dollar, even when it shows circulation wear. When the coin was first released, most were expected to simply serve as currency. But as collectors began filling date and mint mark sets, the first-year issues became more desirable. In particular, coins with certain striking patterns or those that exhibit minimal wear despite circulation can draw significant interest. Even circulated examples can be rare if they possess qualities that make them stand out, for instance, original luster, well-defined relief on the eagle and Sacagawea, and relatively clean surfaces despite everyday handling. Because so many of these coins were initially produced for commerce rather than for collectors, surviving specimens that retain attractive eye appeal are comparatively scarce. In the marketplace, collectors often compete for these pieces, driving prices higher at auctions and among dealers. The story of this coin is not just about scarcity in numbers, but scarcity in collectible quality, a concept that many seasoned numismatists understand deeply. This combination of historical significance, design beauty, and the challenge of finding desirable circulated examples fuels ongoing high demand among collectors and investors alike. The 2000 p. Sacagawea dollar in circulated condition varies depending on the coin's specific grade and eye appeal, but it has shown impressive strength over the years. While common circulated dollars might trade for just a small premium above face value, the 2000 p. Sacagawea in attractive circulated condition can command prices that range from dozens to $304,000, and in rare cases even higher at auction when two or more determined bidders compete. Examples with notable surviving luster despite wear, or coins that have avoided significant scratches and marks, often fetch the strongest prices. Auctions and dealer sales have recorded instances in which certified circulated examples, particularly those graded by professional services, far exceeded typical expectations for a modern dollar coin. Factors such as overall demand for Sacagawea series coins, collector interest in completing sets, and occasional media coverage can all influence prices, sometimes pushing historically scarce circulated pieces into exciting territory for sellers and buyers alike. If you're interested in acquiring or evaluating a 2000 p. Sacagawea dollar in circulated condition, there are several valuable tips to consider. Always assess the coin's overall eye appeal, because two coins with similar grades can have very different market values based on how pleasing they look to collectors. Seek out examples that still show clear design details and some remaining luster, even if worn. When possible, compare multiple coins side by side and learn from professional grading standards so you can distinguish between surface wear and damage. Many collectors choose to buy coins that have been certified by reputable grading services, as these often command higher confidence and value in the market. Stay informed about recent auction results and dealer pricing, because values for these coins can shift over time with broader numismatic trends. And finally, build relationships with other collectors, join coin clubs, and attend shows. Nothing replaces hands-on experience and expert insight when it comes to building a meaningful, high-quality coin collection. The United States 2000 Sacagawea dollar with a P mint mark in circulated condition is a remarkable example of how modern coins can still surprise and delight collectors decades after they were first issued. What began as everyday currency has transformed into a collectible steeped in history, design beauty, and market intrigue. Whether you're drawn to its connection to American exploration, its golden hue, or its potential as a numismatic investment, this coin holds more significance than most people realize at first glance. Next up, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark from Philadelphia, found in what many people describe as rusty condition. Now, that word alone raises curiosity. How can a golden-colored dollar coin rust? And more importantly, could a worn or discolored example actually carry significant value in today's auction market? In this video, we'll explore the history, features, rarity, collector demand, and real dollar values connected to this fascinating coin, The 2000 Sacagawea dollar was introduced by the United States Mint as a new attempt to revive the use of dollar coins in everyday commerce. It followed the short-lived Susan B. Anthony sold and aimed to capture public interest with a bold new design and a distinctive golden color. The obverse of the coin was designed by Glenna Goodacker and features Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste. The reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., displays a soaring bald eagle surrounded by 17 stars representing the states at the time of the expedition. The P Mint mark indicates the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic minting facilities in the country. Millions of these coins were produced in 2000, making it the first year of issue for the Sacagawea series, a detail that always attracts collectors. The most unique aspects of the 2000 P Sacagawea dollar is its composition. Although many people refer to heavily discolored examples as rusty, the coin is not actually made of iron or steel. Instead, it has a pure copper core clad in manganese brass, which gives it that golden tone. Over time, environmental exposure, moisture, improper storage, or burial can cause unusual toning, dark streaks, spotting, or surface corrosion-like effects. These changes can create a rusty appearance even though true rust is chemically impossible on this alloy. Interestingly, some collectors find naturally toned or dramatically discolored coins visually appealing, especially if the coloration is even and attractive. Others see heavy environmental damage as a negative. The line between damaged and unique can sometimes determine whether a coin is simply worth face value or becomes an intriguing collectible. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the story becomes more nuanced. In general, circulated 2000 P Sacagawea dollars are common because of the high mintage. However, certain subcategories create pockets of rarity. For example, coins with dramatic and unusual toning patterns, mint errors, or exceptionally preserved details despite circulation can attract significant attention. In the world of numismatics, rarity is not only about low production numbers, it is also about survival rate and eye appeal. A coin described as rusty, but displaying striking, naturally developed coloration can become desirable if collectors perceive it as unique rather than damaged. Additionally, first year of issue coins often maintain steady demand because collectors building complete date mint sets need that 2000 P example. The psychological appeal of owning a first-year coin contributes to sustained interest in the marketplace. In ordinary circulated conditions with heavy discoloration or environmental damage, most 2000 P Sacagawea dollars trade close to face value, typically between $1 and a few dollars. However, coins with certified grades, dramatic natural toning, or recognized mint errors can bring significantly higher prices at auction. Some eye-catching examples with strong visual character have sold for $405,000. And in rare cases where a coin combines unusual toning with a mint error or exceptional preservation, auction results have climbed into the hundreds. The key factor is third-party authentication and collector competition. When two bidders both want a visually unique specimen, prices can rise quickly. Auction platforms have demonstrated that even modern coins can achieve surprising results when rarity meets strong demand. For collectors interested in this coin, careful evaluation is essential. First, determine whether the rusty appearance is simple environmental damage or attractive natural toning. Severe corrosion, pitting, or cleaning typically lowers value. On the other hand, smooth surfaces with even, colorful toning may attract premium offers. Consider submitting exceptional examples to a reputable grading service for authentication and encapsulation, as certification can significantly boost buyer confidence. Store coins in dry, climate-controlled conditions to prevent further deterioration. It's also wise to monitor auction sales and dealer listings to understand real market trends rather than relying on exaggerated online asking prices. Knowledge, patience, and attention to detail are the foundations of successful coin collecting. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P Mint mark remains an important modern U.S. coin, especially as the first year of the series. While a rusty appearance does not automatically mean high value, certain uniquely toned or well-preserved circulated examples can capture serious collector interest and achieve impressive auction results. As with many coins, the true value lies in condition, eye appeal, and demand at the time of sale. Whether you're searching through pocket change or browsing auctions, this golden dollar reminds us that even modern coins can hold unexpected stories and potential hidden value. Next up, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in good condition. At first glance, it may seem like just another golden dollar coin, but when you dig deeper into its background, design, and market performance, you'll discover why collectors continue to pursue this piece. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, auction performance, and what you should know if you're thinking about adding one to your collection. The 2001 Sacagawea dollar was struck by the United States Mint as part of the early years of the Sacagawea dollar series, which began in 2000. The series was introduced to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar and to encourage wider public use of dollar coins in commerce. The obverse design, created by sculptor Glenna Goodacker, features Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a vital role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste. The reverse design for 2001 still showcased the soaring bald eagle encircled by 17 stars, symbolizing the states in the Union during the expedition. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic and productive mint facilities in the United States. Although millions were struck, many entered circulation and saw heavy use, which makes well-preserved examples more appealing today. The most distinctive features of the 2001 P. Sacagawea dollar is its golden color, created by its manganese brass-clad composition over a pure copper core. This composition gives the coin durability and its instantly recognizable appearance. In good condition, the coin shows clear evidence of circulation. The high points of the design, such as Sacagawea's hair details and the eagle's breast feathers, may show noticeable wear, and the surfaces might have small scratches or contact marks from everyday handling. However, the main design elements and inscriptions remain readable and intact. For collectors, even a good condition coin can hold interest, especially when the surfaces are free from severe damage, corrosion, or cleaning. The artistry of the design still shines through, even with moderate wear, and the historical symbolism continues to make the coin meaningful. When discussing rarity, it's important to understand the difference between mintage numbers and collectible scarcity. While the 2001 P. Sacagawea dollar had a substantial production run, many coins were heavily circulated, lost, or damaged over time. Coins in higher grades are naturally scarcer, but even in good condition, certain examples stand out due to eye appeal or strong remaining details. Additionally, collectors building complete date and mint sets of Sacagawea dollars must include the 2001 P. issue, sustaining ongoing demand. The fact that the Sacagawea series represents a significant chapter in modern U.S. coinage also keeps interest alive. As more people turn to modern coins as affordable entry points into numismatics, early-year Sacagawea dollars like the 2001 P. have seen renewed attention in auctions and private sales. In general, a heavily worn 2001 P. Sacagawea dollar in good condition typically trades for a modest premium above its $1 face value. Prices often range from $2 to $10 depending on overall eye appeal and market conditions. However, auction results can sometimes exceed these levels when a coin has attractive natural toning, minimal distracting marks, or certification by a respected grading service. Certified examples, even in lower circulated grades, often sell for higher amounts because buyers have confidence in the assigned grade. In rare cases where a 2001 P. Sacagawea dollar in circulated condition also features a mint error such as an off-center strike or die, variety values can climb dramatically, sometimes reaching into the $506,000. The auction market ultimately determines final prices, and competitive bidding can push values beyond expectations. For collectors interested in acquiring 2001 P. Sacagawea dollar in good condition, there are several practical tips to keep in mind. First, examine the coin carefully under good lighting to ensure there is no severe damage such as deep scratches, bending, or evidence of harsh cleaning, which can reduce value. Second, consider whether the coin's wear is even and natural, as this tends to be more desirable than uneven or damaged surfaces. Third, if you believe you have an exceptional example for its grade, you may want to submit it for professional grading to enhance its marketability. Staying informed about recent auction sales will help you understand realistic pricing and avoid overpaying. Finally, remember that collecting is not just about immediate profit, it's about appreciating history, artistry, and the thrill of building a meaningful set over time. The 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in good condition represents more than just a circulated piece of modern currency. It is part of an important chapter in American coinage history and continues to attract collectors who value both its symbolism and its place in the early years of the series. While most examples trade at modest premiums, certain coins with strong eye appeal or special characteristics can achieve impressive results in the auction market. As always in numismatics, knowledge, careful evaluation, and patience are the keys to success. Next up, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in worn condition. At first glance, a worn dollar coin might not seem exciting. After all, millions were produced and released into circulation. But as we'll see in this video, certain examples of this first-year issue have developed strong collector demand and have even reached impressive auction values in dollars. From its historical background to its unique features and market performance, this coin tells a story that goes far beyond its face value. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar was introduced by the United States Mint at the start of a new millennium. The goal was to create a dollar coin that would circulate widely and avoid the problems faced by the Susan B. Anthony dollar. To achieve this, the Mint chose a distinctive golden color and a powerful historical figure for the design. The obverse features Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste. The reverse of the 2000 issue displays a soaring bald eagle encircled by 17 stars, representing the states in the Union at the time of the expedition. The P mint mark signifies that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic minting facilities in the country. As the first year of issue for the Sacagawea series, the 2000 P holds special importance for collectors building complete sets. The 2000 P Sacagawea dollar is its composition. The coin is made of a pure copper core clad with manganese brass, which gives it the rich golden appearance that distinguishes it from other circulating coins. Even in worn condition, the design elements remain recognizable. On a worn example, you'll typically notice smoothing on Sacagawea's hair and cheek, along with flattening on the eagle's breast feathers and wing details. However, the inscriptions, date, and mint mark should still be visible. For collectors, a worn coin can still carry appeal if the surfaces are free from harsh cleaning, corrosion, or major damage. Natural wear from circulation often tells a story of the coin's journey through everyday commerce, adding a sense of character and authenticity. The 2000 P Sacagawea dollar was high. True rarity often depends on condition and special characteristics. Many of these coins entered heavy circulation, and countless examples were scratched, damaged, or lost over time. Finding a worn example that still has even wear, decent eye appeal, and no major defects can be more challenging than many people assume. Additionally, certain varieties and striking characteristics from the year 2000 have attracted attention among specialists. Because this was the inaugural year of the series, collectors often seek out examples to anchor their collections. The demand for first-year issues consistently supports the market, and even worn coins can become desirable when they display attractive toning or distinctive surfaces. In numismatics, rarity is not only about low production numbers, it is also about how many desirable examples survive. In most cases, a heavily worn 2000 P Sacagawea dollar will trade slightly above face value, often in the range of a few dollars depending on condition. However, the auction market can tell a different story when a coin stands out. Worn examples with appealing natural toning, minimal contact marks, or certification from a respected grading service have achieved higher prices. In competitive auctions, some circulated examples have sold for $607,000, and in rare instances where a coin combines with a recognized mint error or exceptional eye appeal, prices have climbed into the hundreds. The key driver behind these results is collector competition. When multiple bidders pursue the same coin to complete a set or secure a unique piece, final sale prices can rise well beyond expectations. The marketplace ultimately determines value, and demand can shift over time based on trends in modern coin collecting. For collectors interested in acquiring a 2000p Sacagawea dollar in worn condition, careful evaluation is essential. Examine the coin under proper lighting to ensure the wear is natural and even rather than the result of cleaning or damage. Avoid coins with deep scratches, gouges, or signs of chemical alteration, as these issues can significantly reduce value. If you believe your coin has special characteristics, such as unusual toning or a possible mint error, consider professional authentication and grading. Certification can increase buyer confidence and improve resale potential. It's also wise to stay updated on recent auction results so you understand realistic pricing. Patience and knowledge are key in the coin market, especially when dealing with modern issues that can fluctuate in popularity. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in worn condition may seem ordinary at first glance, but it represents an important chapter in modern American coinage. As the first year of the series, it holds lasting appeal for collectors, and certain examples have demonstrated surprising strength in the auction market. While most worn coins trade at modest premiums, those with standout features can achieve impressive values in dollars. As always, success in coin collecting comes from careful study, attention to detail, and a genuine appreciation for history. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to explore more fascinating coins from around the world, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss future videos.